But when the appointed time came, God, who does what no man can do, he went and made the king to dream a dream. This man dreamed a dream. He tried to know the meaning of his dream. Nobody could tell him. He gathered all his astrologers or magicians, all his senators. Everybody was just talking nonsense. Then, one of those two men that met him in prison, whom he interpreted their dream, he said, "Hey, oh king, there's a mistake I made." He said, "What mistake?" He said, "I met a man. There's a man in prison. When you cast us in prison 2 years ago, me and the other colleague of mine, we dreamt. One night, the two of us dreamt. And there was this prisoner that we told, and he gave us interpretation. And the interpretation he gave happened exactly that my other colleague, you hanged him, cut his egg. That's what the dream said. But for me, the dream said, you will release me. And I don't know, you release me. That's why I'm still here today. But I forgot. I promised to remember him, but I forgot him. If he had remembered him 2 years earlier, that's 2 years ahead of the appointed time. Let me tell you, may people not remember you when it is not God's time. The reason is that what they will remember you for will be a useless thing. Can I tell you what they would have remembered him for? If that man had remembered Joseph, he would have walked to Mr. Potiphar. Say, "Sir, you used to have a boy, a slave, called Joseph Jacob. Do you remember?" Say, "Don't mind that boy. He was trying to mess up with my wife. I decided to put him in prison, let him rot in there." No, sir. That man is a great asset. His dreams, his interpretation, oh my God, there's nobody like it. You know, when I had my problem and I was cast into prison, he said, "Yes, I know. I know. It was his dream that brought me out." Potiphar said, "But except that he was tampering with my wife, when he was handling my business was everywhere succeeding. But as soon as I took him away, everything collapsed. Even Potiphar is threatening to divorce me. Because I don't know what the boy gave Jennifer. Every time she's sleeping, he said, Joja. I kept saying, what do you mean by this? You want to go to meet him in the prison? So I don't even know what this boy gave my wife. My wife is restless. No. So if the man had remembered him, what will he negotiate for? To negotiate for Potiphar to bring him back to his house and let him continue his service. Some people remembered you just before it was your time to be promoted. And they went and put you in a corner. The job they gave you has stranded you. You are going nowhere now. You can't be promoted. Because somebody remembered you. A wrong man remembered you. A helpless man remembered you. We are hungry, quite okay. Are you hearing me? But I don't want a mere man to remember me. My help will come from God. Excuse me. Are you trying to go to one allergy to remember you? And when he say, well, you see, madam, it's not as difficult. It's just that you are proving difficult. He said, what do you mean, sir? He said, I could help you. Look at the file here. I can just sign it. But how can I sign it for nothing? You need to come and see me so that we can sign it together. Hey! That's how you started seeing him. And since to them, Even if they take you from your husband's house and make you number 4 wife, no problem. They don't care. You will lose your children, and you are coming here to become a second-rated person because they will give you one small job. What do you mean by that? Thank God that they didn't remember Joseph. I kept praying, Lord, let nobody give me a lift when the time of my trekking has not finished. The reason is because there are certain people, certain things God wants me to meet trekking. Certain lessons I must learn trekking. And if a Roman gave you a lift, he will lift you into irrelevance. By the time the appointment time came, they say, where is the sister? Where is the sister? I say, we don't know. Somebody gave her a lift away. Say, this is what I could have become. I wonder, oh my God. My God, my God. You caused it. You caused it. That day, when the king sent for him, I just want you to see the picture.